Hey, it's Danny here in the building. Hope you're doing good. I just want to shoot this very valuable video on your identity and how it may be keeping you trapped right now to reaching your next level in your coaching, consulting, service-based business that you have. And you know that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. You know that you have the impact, the value. You know that you can change lives, right? You understand that you are very close right now to getting towards where you want to be, but there's something holding you back internally that's stopping you from your next level. And I always believe that everything is programmed into your subconscious mind. Whatever you have been programming yourself in your subconscious mind, it's going to show up in your business. Now, this is very important. And I actually just wrote a spiritual consulting blueprint on this. I'll probably drop you the information or just send me a DM. I'll send it over to you right away. It's free. It's a 30-day, it says not a 30-day, it's a 30-page document where I break down the identity, your business activities, and the fundamentals we're focusing on every single day. So you can use that document to make 6 figures in your business. So if you want that, just send me a DM and I may drop that. Anyway, back to the identity work. So I truly believe that if you were in your higher self identity or the highest self identity, if you were in your 6-figure or 7-figure identity, then surely you would be making the money that you want to make, signing the clients that you want to sign, and attracting them with ease, not working so much more hard, hustling all day. That's not what me and my clients align with. Hustling all day, working 10 hours a day, and just constantly being online, just trying to make things happen just to sign clients, right? We do things energetically and creating marketing assets where people come to you, clients come to you, and this is what makes you have so much more freedom, create more of a lifestyle business around what you love to do, and more importantly, have the freedom spending time with your family and doing what you love. That's the model that I have been working on since I have come back from the Himalayas. Now, I've built my businesses from many different methods and ways, but let's go back to the identity, because the identity is going to determine where you're going to be. So look at your current version right now. Look at the 1.0 version of you. The 1.0 version of you has always done things the way you have been doing it. It's the only thing you know to grow a business. It's the only strategies, the tools. It's all you basically know. So you've been programmed that business has to be this way. Maybe it's grinding it out, messaging people, just doing all the hard work yourself. Maybe it's you're doing so much of the hard work and you're seeing little to no results, not much change. There's a problem in that, right? And it's the identity, because we're still stuck in the same way of being. Because if you're going to be in the same way of being, what's going to start happening is your results is going to be the same as well, right? So I know this very well because I've been doing this for so long, helped so many clients over the years, really rewire their identity and the subconscious and the self-image, completely shift and change themselves. Because if you change yourself, you change the way you do business as well. You won't do business the same as you've been doing up to this point. So we've got to shift things, we have to change things, we have to do things differently. Because honestly, I speak to a lot of people on social media. Some people in the same spot 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. They're in the same spot because the identity, they can't get out of the identity. They can't get out of the way they've been programmed subconsciously, because that's how even society has programmed us to be, right? You're going to be this way, and it's hard to step into the unfamiliar and to the unknown and to the uncomfortable, right? It's hard sometimes, I understand that, but we've got to stretch. And if we don't stretch, your business is going to stay the same, lifestyle is going to stay the same, income is going to stay the same, impact levels going to stay the same, and we've got to shift this. So what would that 2.0 version of you do? What would that version of you change? The future version, the 6 and 7-figure version. Would that version of you be investing in a coach and a mentor right now to get out of the situation, to get out of the circumstances that you've been stuck on for a while right now? That's if you're stuck at a certain level in your business, certain amount of money, certain level of client level. What would that version do? Would that version sit around and wait and hope for things to be okay for free and like to wait around? Or would that version say, you know what, enough is enough, I value my time, because time is never coming back. I don't want to spend another 6, 12, 18, 25 months in the same spot. I want to go and get the resources, and I want to go and invest in myself and hire a mentor to change up the way I do things. And this is where surrendering the pride and ego comes in. We've got to surrender, let go, and admit that we need help. The moment you do that, it's the moment when the universe will say, this person is ready. This person is worthy and deserving. This person is now ready for change. And this is about changing your whole energetic field. You change your entire energy once you hire that mentor. Once you shift everything in your 2.0, how you do your business, how you operate your business, right? Because it's obvious. I can tell immediately when I speak to people, based on who they're being and what they're doing, I can just tell right away where they're heading towards in their business, what they're going to have. And it may be little to no results, it may be some things here and there, but we have to work on the being so that the doing is going to be a better quality. If your doing becomes better quality, then things are going to shift from your 2.0 identity. So I'm just talking about the 1.0 identity and the 2.0 identity. 1.0 is maybe current level of being, thinking, way of being, thoughts, emotions, feelings, same amount of results, and 2.0 is where you want to be, right? Those 10, 20, 30, 50k months, bigger level of clients. You have a premium offer. You know how you have a sales process that's working. You now have an offer presentation that's now signing you clients. You've invested into your skill sets because you know that you've got to learn more skills and different skills to level yourself up, to start attracting the clients and the wealth that you want for your coaching and consulting business, and to make the impact. Most importantly, the impact is why you're here, right? Because you have that knowledge, that specialized knowledge, that specialized way of helping somebody to take them to another level. And the more you step into your 2.0 version, the more decisions you make from that version, the 2.0 version, and the more better you become and better actions you take and the skills you learn. Don't you think that your clients will benefit? Don't you think you can get your clients quicker results? For example, recently I just helped a client, a mother of three, been in business for about a year, didn't have an offer 60 days ago, didn't have a sales process, no idea what she's doing, never really into all of this stuff. She just knew that she's got some knowledge, she's been through some stuff in her life, she knows that she can help people in a particular area, and bang, $2,500 a day, $2,500 client she signed from somebody who I've seen starting from scratch. And then this person's now onto the next client, and now because this person's got the identity of her 2.0, she's showing up in the 2.0 version. She's now signing these $2,500 clients with over that cause. She's got now a premium offer presentation that we have created. So she came to me, she decided to level up. Her name is Lynn. Lynn, shout out to you. Well done, sister. I'm so proud of you. Well done on completely changing your life and going to some amazing places. So she came to me right away. She didn't let the 1.0 talk her out of it. She stepped into a 2.0 immediately as soon as we met. She didn't even know who I was. 48 hours into enrolling into Spiritual Business Academy. Came on board. We worked on her identity, shifted her entire identity. She started showing up as a completely different person. Even her partner started to see the difference in her. We mapped out her offer presentation from scratch, right? And then I did a sales role play with her live. We were doing live demonstrations and role plays together, and I was teaching her how to do the thing, how to start enrolling clients from her 2.0 version. A few sessions in, bang, she's now learned this skill. She's now ahead of a lot of people. How? Because she stepped into 2.0 version. So that's a quick example, right? So if we've been here for some time in the 1.0 and we want to be here, you can get there if you decide. So let me give you a quick example, right? I was in a coaching call, I think last month, with this amazing person. I'm always growing and learning myself. And this person shared a great example that I want to share with you today. So there's a fly in your home, let's say in your living room. Right, the fly is stuck in that window. It's trying to get out the window. It's trying to get outside. But the thing is, the more energy it puts, the harder it gets to get out. So the more energy the fly is trying to put to just trying to get out the window, because you can see that window, the outside is there. You can see the sky, the trees, and the garden. It can't get out. And the more it tries harder, the more it loses energy, and eventually it's going to start dying. And eventually you just see it dead in your windowsill, right? And you got to just clean it up. Happens to all of us in our homes. So if that fly had just looked a little bit into the left, the window was open, there's another door, there's another window. It kept doing the same thing over and over again, pushing, burn out, and eventually it's not there anymore. So that's what a lot of us coaches, consultants do. We're just focusing on the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, but there's somebody right there to help you out. There's another strategy that might be more in alignment with you. There might be a few tweaks. It's literally just around the corner, and bang, all of a sudden, floodgates of clients and money just impact your brand just blows up. That's how this works, right? So we don't want to be that flyer that's always pushing, trying to get out whenever there's another door right next to us, and then it's so much more easier. And that's what I'm pushing towards my clients, making their lives easier now. We're creating more of a lifestyle business now around a coaching consultant business, which is so fun now, where my clients don't have to sign, they don't have to go on exhausting sales calls to actually sign premium clients for their businesses to reach the 5-figure months. They can simply do this with or without calls. We don't do hypey pushy tactic calls to enroll clients. We do more of an energetic, more of like a doctor's appointment kind of calls, and then actually sales calls. They're actually giving people a plan and helping them and giving them results and ideas and insights in advance, and that makes you the authority, the go-to person, the person that is the most trusted person. Anyway, so look at the identities. So if we've been playing too small for a while, we've got to snap out of that energy and start playing big. We've got to put ourselves to the unfamiliar places, uncomfortable. We've got to do this to stretch. It will change your entire next 24 hours when you stretch yourself into the uncomfortable, into the outside of the comfort zone. Sometimes we've got to stretch and invest in ourselves. Sometimes we have to push ourselves because this is your business, it's your skills. You are the leader. And the more you stretch yourself, the more you step into that 2.0 identity, it's going to be so much easier to get client results. It's going to be so much easier to build your brand because you are the ones leveling up. And whoever comes into your world, you make their life easier. So it's like, if we're not moving higher ourselves, if we're not stepping into the unfamiliar and into the uncomfortable, then we're keeping our clients comfortable and same results for them as well. So you have to lead the example. Embody that 2.0 version. That is what I cover inside of the Spiritual Business Academy. We embody the 2.0 identity. I do this with my clients on my sessions, and then from there, we create that premium offer presentation. I help them map out their offers that they love, that they can't wait to get up in the morning and start sharing it with their potential clients and getting out there with the 6-figure plan that we create together, which is a custom plan, and we do the role plays together to enroll clients. Can't beat that when it comes to, getting the help that you need and getting the higher level support of coaching and implementation help. So anyway, become conscious of your 1.0 and 2.0. I have created a guide on that. Just DM me blueprint below or comment below the blueprint. Other than that, if you want to learn more about the Spiritual Business Academy, then just reply or DM me SBA. That's where all my clients are winning. That is where your life will be much more easier. That's where you don't have to be that fly away, just trying so hard in the window, and then look, there's another door there. It's the best one to take. So you can just fly out quicker and get to where you want to be. All right. Other than that, have an amazing one, and send me those DMs if you want either of those information and documents. Bye for now.